As the price of Bitcoin and altcoins starts to rebound, there is one altcoin that has gotten my attention in strength in the price action, strength in fundamentals, and off of the back of the Hedera Con and some big announcements that came through, along with the ETF, I believe Hedera is poised to be one of the top gainers in 2025. I'm going to show you evidence and proof to my claim in this video. So like the video and let's jump in. Also, seeing with the markets changing, the macroeconomic factors, it's time to give an updated price prediction. We did one a few weeks ago, the week of Christmas. It's time to update that price prediction and where we think Hedera is going to go. Let's start with the top gainers today, and Hedera sits at number 5, up over almost over 5% on the 24 hours. As some altcoins, not all, the rest of them are essentially either flat or down, but not Hedera. It is up. When I said showing strength, this is Hedera dominance. You can see Hedera dominance has gained percentage-wise from wick to high, 21% gain in dominance since this past Tuesday. You take a look at Hedera's performance versus Bitcoin. Again, against Bitcoin from wick low to current high, 25%. What does that mean? If you had money in Hedera versus having money in Bitcoin, you would have earned an additional 25% on your portfolio. And then the chart here for Hedera as well. Our value zone we had mapped out on Hedera got hit twice and price has reacted positively. We might never get down here again, which is right at 18.98 cents. Currently with the price sitting at 20.8 cents. We'll get back to the chart in a little bit, go over some price targets and potentially where to enter, where to exit if you're a swing trader. So we take a look at some important news. We knew there was going to be a lot of ETFs in 2025. We're throwing darts at the wall. Is it going to be Solana? Is it going to be Cardano? Well, one of them, I believe, in 2025 will be Hedera. As you can see here from ccn.com, Hedera spot ETF approval timing. Canary Capital files their 19B4 with the NASDAQ. Couple things here. So Canary has filed an amended S1 form and a fresh 19B, officially kicking off the approval process with the SEC. They're taking another step as NASDAQ has also filed the 19B4 form, seeking approval to list it on their platform. The fact that Canary Capital has now submitted an amended version suggests that it has already received feedbacks and comments from the SEC. So is this thing coming sooner rather than later? What is the importance of this? You have a project that's got a large governing council made up of mainly institutions and big players in the real world, so to say, or in the Web 2 world. And now those same people and their friends will have access to a Wall Street regulated product and have direct exposure to Hedera and the HBAR token. That obviously is bullish. We had this as well. So Hedera Con, I mentioned that in the very beginning of this video. That happened earlier this week, last week. And there's a lot of big names there. One name specifically was Swift. Listen to what they had to say.
If we can provide a way that they can integrate maybe with an aggregator or some other way, then that would make it cheaper for them and make it more straightforward for the entire industry. So this is really where we're looking. We've done a lot of POCs, kind of live trials, to understand where the different pressure points are and where the frictions are and how they can be addressed.
Yeah. And 2025, you've got a lot of live trials coming up, because we were talking to your team last week, and some amazing stuff coming up.
2025, a lot of live trials coming up. Will 2025 be the year of Hedera? Partially, we believe yes. Then we have this from the HBAR Foundation. Alliances are being made. The DREC Alliance with founding members, including some of projects you probably have heard of before. Obviously, Hedera and Hashgraph, Algorand, Cardano, and Ripple Labs. There's some other alliance members that are listed down here, but obviously these are the big ones. We saw the consortium with AI. We're now seeing it essentially with decentralized finance, RWA, and on the institution side. You also had this posted by Dr. Lehman. Thanks, Charles, for joining us at HederaCon. Enjoyed speaking with you about the DREC Alliance and how strong it is coming together. We're talking about two projects that, at least on this channel, we believe have an extremely bright future, and we're excited to see them working together. Speaking of Dr. Lehman, this was him at the HederaCon conference speaking about the DREC Alliance.
It was so important that the Decentralized Recovery Alliance, the DREC Alliance, is not a Hedera thing. It's a multi-chain thing. And Cardano is a founding member. Hedera is a founding member. We have Ripple. We have Algorand. We have a bunch of founding members. This is what we as an industry need, is to be working together as an industry. Can you imagine what the World Wide Web would be if every website had a different protocol and you had to have the right browser to even talk to that website? That would be a nightmare. And we as an industry need to come together to have a single protocol for this, and this is the tip of the iceberg. We as an industry, we were just talking about things. We as an industry need to be cooperating on lots of different things. And that is good for Hedera, good for Cardano, and good for our industry.
Amen to that, Dr. Lehman. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section. I get excited when I see my favorite projects that deserve a lot of recognition, that have been doing great things, come together and make the space better. So I'm super excited to see where this alliance leads, who else gets added to it. So we'll keep our eye on that. Now back to the HBAR chart. We did our original video, our price prediction video, the week of Christmas. So go watch that. I will actually put that link in the description of this video. But with the market conditions and what we've obviously seen Bitcoin spill off to under $80,000. People are thinking the bear market is over. We're not one of those people here at this channel. But there was two value zones of accumulation for Hedera that we identified. One of them was between 31.2 and 35.5 cents. And the other one, which is essentially your rock bottom, good luck getting better prices than this, is between 14 and around 19 cents. Again, we did tap into this region, but ask yourself this question. If you're waiting on the sidelines, and of course, I'm not telling you guys what to do with your money, but if you're waiting on the sidelines and you miss this dip, and you miss this dip, we're only, from the very low, we're only about 15% off of that value area to accumulate HBAR. So I've been sitting and waiting on the sideline with everything I kind of shared in this video, everything you probably already know that Hedera and the team are doing. Are you willing to wait for another 15% correction to get the absolute best price versus the opportunity cost of watching Hedera turbo run to over $1 as Swift comes through in 2025, as the HBAR ETF comes alive in 2025 and institutions start bringing their products and businesses on chain? Hedera this cycle, $2 to $4, I think is my base case. If I'm being ultra bullish and they're able to get market share on a lot of market share on RWA, maybe get into the stablecoin business, continue to grow their partnership, is a $6 or $7 Hedera crazy? I've heard crazier things. If you want to hear crazy things, you should come check out our live show Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you in the next one.